Here's a small new YouTube update that may affect your channel, or at the very least channels you've watched in the past. And this change is the very reason why we at vidIQ are constantly reminding creators that they shouldn't make their entire channel based off of somebody else's work. And with these new changes, doing stuff like that is going to be a lot more difficult. Let's start with going over the actual updates themselves, and then I will discuss who I think that these will impact the most. These two new changes will need to be followed by channels going forward, and they will help you stay on YouTube's good side. The first is the smaller of these new changes that was announced. Starting July 16th, 2023, handles that violate our community guidelines may be replaced with a new generic handle. Users with violative handles will be notified by email with instructions to change their new generic handle if desired. Frankly, I'm kind of excited about this change, and I hope it extends to channels who aren't just using profanity in their handles. There are users out there who use their channel name and YouTube handles to put other types of information that could deceive or even scam other users on YouTube. So this is one change that I think is good for everybody. But here's the second change. Starting August 2023, our channel impersonation policy is being updated to help viewers more easily discern between an original channel and a fan channel. If you operate a fan channel that is not affiliated with and does not represent that original artist, channel, creator, or entity, you must now clearly disclose this in your channel's name or handle. This is a big one, and we see channels like this all the time. Someone who is a fan of a certain creator will go out of their way to start a whole YouTube channel based around the work that that creator is doing. They'll upload clips and highlights from that creator's videos and live streams, and sometimes those channels do pretty well for themselves. Now, there are examples of fan channels out there who do things the right way. Some of them get permission from the creators, some of them don't. And depending on how they create their content, everything could turn out okay for them. In the cases where channels are using another creator's content without permission, it just has to fall under fair use. That is to say, it needs to be transformative in some kind of way. I'll let you look up the definition of fair use on your own time. The point I'm trying to make about that, though, is that even if your content falls under fair use, or you even got permission from the original content creator to make what you're making, you now still have to disclose in your channel name or handle that you are in fact a fan channel. Now, there was already a policy in place for channel impersonation, and YouTube is simply adding to it with this update. This new update to the rule, though, is really important because it's going to stop one particular problem. You can see this in action for yourself by going into the YouTube search bar, typing in Mr. Beast, and then filtering by channel name. Stuff like this was honestly never allowed, but now things are getting a little more clear and a little more strict. Now, that's obviously a very extreme case, but what if you're a channel who sustains yourself by using clips and videos that you didn't actually make on your own channel? What if your channel isn't a fan channel for just one creator, but several? Obviously, I'm not YouTube, so I can't tell you what consequences you might face for continuing to do content like that. But what I can show you is this. Even prior to these new rules, creators could go into individual videos you've uploaded and claim that you are infringing on their copyright. So channels getting away with posting content that they didn't actually create will one day perhaps have their entire YouTube libraries pulled down once the creator of that original content finally catches up with them. So for them, this was always a risk. So if you yourself are a fan channel, my advice to you is to fix your channel name before August 1st. And if you're looking for other things you can fix on YouTube, I'm gonna point you to this video right here, which will help you make those changes.